Hey guys, how you doing? Just Sam Winkworth here from evolutionbootcamp.com. Just wanted to talk to you very quickly today in this video blog about carbohydrates, because carbohydrates, I get a lot of questions about carbs. What are the best carbs to have? When's the best time to take them? And is low carb good or bad? Are just some of the questions that I get asked on a regular basis. So hopefully in this video blog, I'll be clearing a few things up for you. Now, first thing to say about carbohydrate is that your body needs it. Just like it needs protein, just like it needs fat, carbohydrate is a vital part of what your body needs, and if you haven't got any of it, or if you're lacking in supply, then it's likely that you may not be functioning very well. So the first thing to say about carbohydrate is that when it's broken down into its simplest form, it gets stored in your muscles as glycogen, and so obviously it's used for fuel, so when your body needs it as and when. The problem now, though, is that people are eating too many carbs and eating too many of the wrong carbs. So obviously, if your muscle's full of glycogen, then that excess energy will be stored somewhere else in the body as fat. So your body looks at your muscle and says, "Do you need this energy? No, it's full. Okay, I'll then be stored somewhere else for it to be used at another time." So if you're fat, then it's likely that you may be eating too many carbohydrates and too many of the wrong carbohydrates. So the wrong carbohydrates, guys, are things like bread, pasta, cereals, anything that's got gluten in it. The problem with gluten, guys, is that our digestive system has a very hard time digesting it. So if your digestive system is always clogged up, then it's likely that you're going to be always holding on to body fat. So carbohydrates that are processed, got gluten in them, they're the wrong type of carbs. You need to be focusing on foods that are carbohydrates like sweet potato, quinoa, organic brown rice or white rice is fine as well. Any carbohydrate that has little effect on insulin. If your insulin levels are all over the place, then obviously you're going to find it hard to drop fat as well. So with regards to the best time to take carbohydrates, I would suggest taking them having them in your first meal after your workout. So your post-workout meal. So you do your workout, and then half an hour later or an hour later, you have your meal. Just make sure there's a few carbohydrates in there, or good carbohydrates in there. And the thing is to remember, guys, is that I don't advocate a low carb diet, or worse still, a no carb diet. I always say carbohydrates are fine, just go easy on them, and just make sure the carbohydrates that you do consume are good carbohydrates and not processed crappy ones that have got loads of gluten in there. Alright guys, I hope that's been helpful, that video blog. This has been Sam Winkworth, evolutionbootcamp.com. Peace out.